Welcome to the Hear Us Out podcast. The subject that we're going to be doing today is trailers. Are they good? Are they bad? What do you think about them? So I'm Paul.
And I'm Patrick. And this is not a trailer. This is the real thing.
So, trailers. We've been experiencing kind of an upflow of more trailers and everything to try and keep hype for certain movies that may either be their release date being pushed further out or just in between movies.
Trailers have release dates.
Yeah,
that's the biggest shift for me. The hardest mental part to get around is a trailer used to be a teaser and it didn't necessarily say when a film was coming out, coming soon or coming, new release, blah, blah, blah. Then trailers had dates. October 2017. Then it was October 25th, 2017. Now it's, did you know there's going to be a trailer on October 25th, 2017 for... It's like, wow. That's a shift. Trailers are more important than movies for the marketing people anyway.
Yeah, like we got that today. Someone we know came up to us and went, there's going to be a trailer release today, and we were like, so it's a new kind of phenomenon with trailers.
Yeah,
and
shout out to Kevin. He was wrong because we've been looking for it and it hasn't come out yet. So I think it was tomorrow, Kevin. You got your dates wrong.
Yeah, so we'll find out anyway. Sorry, Kevin. Are you for trailers? Yes or no? For first hardline question.
I hate it when he says yes or no. Yes, I am for trailers
in general,
and I can emphatically say yes, and it's because it's like anything else. When you love them as a kid, you'll forgive them for anything as an adult. Well, not anything. Bill Cosby, to hell with you.
10 years.
Should have been 25. I loved trailers when I was a kid. When you rented a video, they're these old tape boxes that played movies in a strange machine.
If you've seen, Guardians of the Galaxy, the music cassette thing. Well, it was a bigger version of that went into what was called a video recorder or VHS.
Oh yeah, and it had the moving pictures too, kids. Yeah, no, I when you would rent a movie, people would be like, "Oh, we've got Ghostbusters," and I'm like, "Yay, Ghostbusters!" Somebody would hit play, and somebody in the room would go, "Let's fast forward through the trailers." And that person would be asked to leave by me, even as an 8-year-old. I'd be like, "You get out of this room. The best part of the tape is the first 10 minutes, because you don't know. You don't know. That's the other great thing. Is like, I'm going to see a trailer for something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Now, when I click on a trailer on YouTube, I've chosen to see that trailer.
Yeah.
They were like bonuses, surprises. I absolutely adore trailers, really.
Yeah, it was like another kind of like mini movie kind of thing where it's like, this is different storylines. I'm getting excited for these kind of thing.
Some of them were so random back then that you're like, they obviously hadn't, a clue how to market a movie yet. So they're like, coming from the people who made blah, here's an explosion, person, shapes, colors, name, buy. You're like, whoa, what was that? But I'm going to go and see it, or I'm going to want to rent it. And why am I going to want to rent that movie? Because that movie has more trailers at the start. I love trailers.
So it was just a self-fulfilling prophecy thing kind of going on and on.
So yes, to your yes or no, do I like them? I think I do.
I'll be a yes as well. They're a very, very good marketing tool, and they do get me excited for certain movies and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm a yes as well. But
there's always a but.
It has to be good.
I think that's fair enough.
So my criteria, which will be a little bit different to other people, is for a trailer, is I'd like to see a little bit of action from the trailer.
Okay.
But I'd also like to give them like a small synopsis of possible the plot line. Like, I don't need the whole plot line. I just need a premise.
But yeah, a hint at a premise is maybe the right thing to give away in the trailer.
Yeah.
This is a film roughly about this. We're not telling you the story, but it's going to be about, let's say the premise is time travel. It's okay to give away that it's time travel.
Yeah.
Just not where, when, how, and in what order you're going to do said time travel.
Yeah, like as in having a little bit of snapshots of time travel, but not in important kind of scenes and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that kind of stuff. But
so if I was to ask you, because when you said that you like good trailers, we all like good trailers. I'm disappointed by bad trailers, but you had a look in your face like you hate bad trailers. What hurt you, Paul?
Well,
what hurt you?
This is something that we've gone through before. The Terminator franchise. So Patrick is hiding behind his mic.
It could get scary.
So, the Terminator trailers. The first one, I'm all right with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't give too much away. It gives you a good premise of, like, you know, and it gives you the narration as well, where it's just like he's a killing machine from the future, blah blah blah, kind of thing. Terminator 2,
Great film.
great. No. Agreed.
Hands up. Love it. Love it. We both love it.
Like Terminator 2 is great. It would have been so much better. So everybody knows the fact that in Terminator 2, Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator is actually the good guy.
Yeah.
And I cannot remember the actor's name.
Robert Patrick for the T-1000.
Yeah, he's actually the bad guy. Now, up to the point, the famous point, which is the corridor in the mall scene where Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator is walking towards John Connor, and which goes
Robert
Patrick's which policeman is walking towards Connor as well. At that point, you don't know which one is the good guy and which one's the bad guy.
Or what you're saying is you shouldn't know.
But you do, because the trailer tells you. It shows that whole scene. And the thing is that I think that Terminator 2, though it is a very good movie, that would have been an epic twist.
Yeah, that really would have been, because particularly a lot of people that saw Terminator 2 had seen Terminator 1. Like, Terminator 1 wasn't as big a hit, but it was still a big hit, and it had been around for long enough, and it was kind of in the zeitgeist. It was in, you know, I'll Be Back had already become a thing. Arnie's accent had become a thing. Arnie being a robot time traveler had become a thing. Everybody knew. But the Kyle Reese character may not have been famous, but it was Arnie bad guy, Arnie, you know, dangerous. And you're right. I saw Terminator 2 and I knew, oh God, yeah, well, like, this time he's the good guy. Did they even say that in the trailer or something? Did it come out and go?
They literally say, the whole. If you go back and watch the Terminator 2 trailer, it shows you that scene and has a narration about how he's come back to save John Connor. Like, it literally says,
you're doing it wrong.
Like, yeah, like literally says, it literally goes, he was originally sent to kill him, and now he's here to save him.
New mission. Once, he was programmed to destroy the future.
I don't know what it's like to try to kill one of these things.
Now, his mission...
Get down.
...is to protect it.
Mom! Come with me if you want to live.
And you're just like, do you not realize the fact that that could have been your... Like, although it is a brilliant movie, that could have been your biggest fucking hook.
Although... sorry, go.
And then they fucking follow it up. Like, okay, there's not a lot to... Yeah, I need to breathe.
Same.
There's not a lot to ruin in Terminator 3 because it's a shit movie anyway.
Yeah. Oh, this time it's a girl.
Like, yeah. And we've already... Like, with that whole thing is we already understand that Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator could be a good guy, could be a bad guy kind of thing. So when he's a good guy, you're just like, shit, I know now. Like, that's not a big thing.
I think for Terminator 3 it was like, he's still a good guy because we found that that's really popular with you all. We can't make him a bad guy again, which would have been a much better idea for the third film.
It would have been good to switch him around, you know. But Terminator Salvation, which is not the best of the franchise,
the fourth,
which is it gives away the fact that your man is part machine.
Yeah,
like he's a new version of the infiltration unit.
I remember that in the trailer, they have him hanging up.
With, you can see his stuff. And you're just like, once again, you could have had, like, if the movie's not that great, that whole switch, that whole, like, twist could have been really, could have made that movie way better.
Oh, God, yeah.
You know?
It could have been, it could have been their Usual Suspects moment. Can you imagine a Usual Suspects trailer where it's like, and in a film where Kaiser Soze is a shady person played by Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, like
what?
To me, is Kaiser Soze.
Well, this is the other thing. Like, they followed the franchise as well within the Terminator series, because in Terminator Genesis, you find out that John Connor is also a machine, like, kind of thing, which is also ruined. With that film is also not that great. But could you imagine Seven?
Oh, God.
Because the whole point of Seven was the fact that they didn't have Kevin Spacey in the credits. They didn't have him on anything. They didn't do anything. Could you imagine if a trailer just revealed him?
Well, I would love to see a Christmas music style recut trailer for Seven now, where it's like, guess what's in the box, and just Keep cutting in Brad shouting, "What's in the box?"
Like,
And have Kevin Spacey going, "Paltrow's in the box."
like it's a great moment within the Seven movie.
Yeah, it
where
is.
he walks into the police station and he's like, detective, kind of stuff. So trailers are good because they get you excited, but when you give too much away, they ruin the possibility of a movie being very, very good.
That's true. A trailer can make a movie, but now more often than they used to be able to, they can break a movie by giving away too much. That's a really, really good point.
So yeah, so trailers can ruin movies and stuff nowadays.
Yes, but I will, in defense of trailers, even bad trailers, and weirdly in defense of actual just bad trailers, not ones that ruin movies, not ones that give away too much, but in defense of a bad trailer, sometimes I will watch a trailer and go, that was crap. I bet it's going to be a really good movie. There have been loads and loads of times where I've just been left cold, and I thought, yeah, I don't know if I'll bother seeing that doesn't look that good. And then I see the film and I go, wow, it was another one of those bad trailer good movie moments. Because the other side is also true. That trailer looks awesome. I really want to see this film. Cut to 2 months and 3 hours later, and I'm walking out of the cinema going, oh, the cliche, all the best bits were in the trailer.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the danger part of trailers and stuff. So that's the thing, is because we've watched a couple of trailers now recently, the Captain Marvel trailer and stuff, and we were slightly underwhelmed by it.
Yeah, I think I more so than you. I think you were very even and fair about it. I think I was maybe a little bit. After we talked about it, I thought I might have been a little bit unfair, just because I have such a want for it to be so good that almost it's one of the few trailers that I woke up going, the trailer's out today. It was the one that I knew what day the trailer was coming out. So I was probably a little bit harsh, but having watched it again a few more times, it's still not the best trailer. And I think the thing that's bugging me most now is they do a clever little her and then into a hero, and they put an O at the end of her. Like, okay, yeah. I does it not take away a little bit that, equality, female hero just as much as a male hero, but we're going to call out the fact that it's a her.
Yeah, it is a bit weird to have Marvel point at that whole thing, because
it bothered me.
We were talking about how Wonder Woman was a great movie. It's DC's best which good movie so far,
easily.
And we were just like, they didn't really point. Did they point to the fact that they're just like, oh, female hero kind of thing? No, and I think they let the hype do it itself.
Yeah, and were they saved by the fact that the word woman was in? Is that what you need to have to get around the dumbass men?
Captain Marvel, woman.
If it had been called Miss Marvel, as she was known, would they have been less likely to go, we better remind everybody that this is going to be a female-led film? Because I hope, and if you're out there, whoever made that decision, if you are a woman, I have no right to decide you're more qualified than I am. So I don't want to be outraged on someone else's behalf, but it just felt a bit weird for me. I was like, why point it out? But there you go. Another thing about trailers, they spark conversation about films that we haven't seen yet.
But that's the thing, yeah. Like they build hype and they build conversation about stuff like, what's going to happen in it, or as you've said, like, some stuff about.
Or how are they viewing the film that they're making, which is a bit of a.
But then
it's unfair to lay that on trailers, but I think it's natural.
There's, for an example of a good trailer, bad movie.
Oh.
Which I haven't seen yet, but you've told me a little bit about. The Equalizer 2, because I watched the trailer and was like very excited about that movie, and then you've seen it and you said that I'd probably be disappointed about it. Because but if we think about we've also got teaser trailers now.
Yeah. So
we've now got teaser trailers which shows one or two things, like a shot of the person doing something, or even just a reveal, a moment in the movie that reveals the character.
Yeah, and I'm going to take it one step just before we get to those. There's even one before that. There's logo trailer. They are not as big now, but remember about 6, 7, maybe 8 years ago, logo trailer. It's black screen, music, logo, possible year of release, trailer. Not even trailer. Teaser for, there'll be a teaser. And then you get into the, okay, now we're going to have a 15-second teaser trailer. Then we're going to have a teaser trailer 2.
Yeah.
Teaser trailer 3, preparation for trailer. Teaser trailer 4, the reckoning. I don't know, the quickening, whatever the hell they're doing.
Yeah, like so you get kind of like overwhelmed by it, because like the other thing is also that you'll find that after the 4th trailer, you're just like you're literally just recutting the trailer into like you may add a little bit more into it. Like is it now that there's a teaser trailer, there's a action trailer which just shows you parts, then there's a story trailer, and then there's like a story action trailer. Is that how this works now?
And there's the, just in case, we're going to try and have a motion trailer.
Yeah,
we're going to pick an emotion, be that this is the fear trailer, or this is the empowerment trailer, or this is, and usually I've noticed those ones tend to choose music and really heavily rely on it. All their cuts don't really have any dialogue. It's like, we're going to slow down an old 70s song or do a dubstep version of a 60s song or whatever it might be. And you're like, that trailer company isn't the same people who made the film.
Yeah.
You can feel it. It's like, oh, you're employed to build hype, and that's all. You don't care about this work of art. You care about this work of finance, essentially.
Yeah. Like, because as I said, teaser trailers are kind of like, and more of an annoyance kind of thing. We get that they're there between, a movie, or like not even that, when you announce something, it's like, oh yeah, we're going to be doing this, or so like the Empire, or movie outlets will find the fact that they're doing this movie, and then the teaser will come out just to build a little bit hype, and then the trailer comes out to build more hype and stuff. Do you know who does really good teaser trailers?
Oh, tell me.
The Prometheus and Alien Covenant.
I thought we weren't allowed to ever talk about Prometheus again because it hurt me so. Alien Covenant less so, but what their trailers were good.
They did
I'm trying to remember their trailers.
Did the production line of David.
Oh,
that was the first trailer that they released.
Wow,
it was essentially a product trailer.
Yeah,
for David.
and I'm probably gonna catch some flack for all the good and bad things I say about trailers. I'm a sucker for that whole, we're going somewhere separate. We're giving you an insight into the world that this is based in. I'm down with that. Those trailers have me almost every time.
No, but that's the thing, is they're good because what they do is they kind of build the world as well as give you a little bit of what's going, like not even what's going on, but they give you a little insight into something within the movie. Yeah, like we got we got to look at Michael Fassbender as David, coming off a production line, and how he's going to be your friend and everything, and it already sets the seed of that's kind of creepy.
Yeah, which unfortunately was followed up by the actual film Prometheus, but that's a story for another day.
Yeah, so you can do trailers really well, like even doing it as an advertisement from the world, or just showing a little bit of the world and stuff. Like I thought a really good one for Total Recall would have been an advertisement to go to Mars.
Oh yeah,
I think that would have been a really.
It should have just been a tourist information board type ad.
Yeah, and I think that would have been a really good one for Total Recall.
Oh, for sure.
There's a couple of other kind of like ones.
I think if you could go back, because trailers way back in the day, as much as I say I love them, they weren't actually all that great. Like, they were good for what they were, but there wasn't as much effort put in from a creativity standpoint.
No.
If you could go back and do classic movies and do new trailers for them, which I know there are people out there that do that, there's so much opportunity to kind of, no matter how highbrow or how lowbrow the film is, using modern trailer ideas for some of the classic films, they lend themselves to trailers so much better. Yeah,
you could have like, an Empire's recruitment advertisement thing or something like that.
Sign up here, we're gonna be crushing the resistance or the rebellion.
There's several things, but this is so you brought me on to another point that I wanted to bring up. Good. People going back and making trailers, the fan trailers.
Some are good.
Like, if you make fan trailers, good for you. Really happy that you're kind of like expressing your art or your excitement for it. Can you fuck off?
Well, You know what? I'm okay with them, except when there's an agenda fan trailer. You know, I really want to make a statement about the bit that I liked and point out the bit that I think shouldn't have been there, or I hated, or whatever it is. They're more like hit piece trailers, and there are a few of those. They're like, why did you, this character was shit and these were all great, and I'm going to make a trailer to make it look that way. Like,
yeah, I'm the more just annoyed because when I go look for a trailer and stuff that I didn't know come out, or like hasn't come out, or like it's on the cusp of when it's meant to be coming out, and I look up the trailer and it's some shit cut together from other movies thing with shots from the, like, if it's already, like, it's following another movie kind of thing. Like, I get it, because we've also got AMVs and, like, music video cuts and stuff from movies and stuff. Yeah. It's just, can you fuck off?
Although, and to shout out another channel, who I would love to shout us right back out, and we'll tweet you to see if you will. Honest Trailers, I think, is just pure genius. The idea of, like,
critiquing perfectly how the trailers is great.
Yeah, and in using the film against itself in the trailer format is just fantastic. Or in some cases, when they love a film, they're not all hit pieces either.
No,
but quite fairly a lot of the time they are, and fair play.
Well, it's not even that. I think it's just finding humor in some of the things. Because I think we take trailers a little bit too seriously a lot of the time, unless it's a comedy one.
True.
And it's nice to have someone kind of like bring us back down to earth.
Yeah, well, I guess then the ball's in our court, because at this stage we're going to have to make a trailer for ourselves. So feel free to chime in on whether or not you like trailers, what your favorite trailer ever was, if you've ever been burned a la Terminator 2 by a trailer.
If there's any trailer that has revealed something in a movie that you really thought they shouldn't have, like, comment down below, because I'll probably like that as much as I possibly can and report, and like, be like,
Try not to kick him off into a frenzy, folks. Terminator 2 is covered. We're going to start a support group for you all.
So like and subscribe, ring that notification bell for more videos like this,
and click somewhere else and watch our next video.
So bye
bye.